Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for your continued support to this platform. Today, the CS for Finance, John Buddy, is presenting the 2026-2027 budget before the National Assembly. I have listened to Kenyans how they speak in various media stations, and I've heard them and I've sampled down their answers to one, that Kenyans are not interested with the budget because they believe it is not meant to help them. Wengi wanasema, we are not interested. We don't want even to know because the government doesn't listen to us. So according to the Kenyans interviewed across television stations, they say, or they believe that the budget is meant for politicians and it's not meant for the common citizen because of the tough economic seasons they are going through. Now, how did we land to where we are today? Where did the rain start beating us? Where did we go wrong as a people? Where did the government go wrong? And where did we collectively go wrong as a country? It forced me to trace back to 2022 campaigns. The problems we are facing today have forced me to track down where we lost it as a country. And it forced me to go back to the 2022 general campaigns when those in power today were campaigning. What did they tell Kenyans versus what they are doing today? In this analysis, I am going strictly to narrow down into what touches our economy. And in this particular analysis, I am going to compare what politicians said during the campaigns and what they are doing now when they are in power, so that we are able to understand who is ailing this country between Kenyans and politicians. When William Ruto came to power, there are dangerous lies that he told us, which are ailing us, which are affecting us, which are killing us today. The problems we face today didn't start yesterday. They started from the campaigns. Did we elect people based on lies? Did we elect people based on developmental track record? Did we elect people because they were speaking well? So where did we actually go wrong as a nation? When Ruto was campaigning, he made some issues very clear. He said, we will end over borrowing. Today, even as I'm speaking now, Ruto is in Finland borrowing. He never stood by his word. The lies that put us into the problems we are going through today. Ruto said he will end corruption. As of today, we have ghost schools. We have ghost capital. We have ghost students. Umesikia leo wakisema kuna pesa imekuwa collected by KRA, they don't want to remit it. Umesikia UDA hailipi tax. Corruption. He never stood by his word. He said he is coming to reduce taxes. You remember during the presidential debate, he said, Kenya is suffering because of the high cost of fuel because there are over 15 taxes. By that time, fuel was 130. Today, fuel is close to 140 something. Ruto never reduced those taxes. He never stood by his word. Instead, he's now telling us, if I reduce those taxes, how will we run the government? Lies that brought us to where we are today. As I continue to analyze this, I want you to do soul searching as a Kenyan and ask yourself, did you contribute to the problems you are facing today? Did you participate in the problems we are facing today? When you went to the ballot in 2022, did you participate to bring us where we are today? If yes, then put yourself together and correct that mistake come next year. William Ruto said, okay, now allow me to privatize some of the government parastatals. He went to TV interviews explaining how this will be important, how this will help us to end over borrowing. It never came to materialize. Even he wanted to privatize JKI. It did not materialize. It didn't stand by his word. Ruto said we will put money in the pockets of hustlers. I want to ask you today, how much money have you put in your pocket as a hustler? From government as we speak this morning. Let me shock you now. This is my parting shot. Ruto said we will end government over borrowing. Akaapa paka kanisani. Mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu akasema, we must live within our means. Paka akapeana example akasema, ukianguka kwa shimo, if you want to get out of that hole, you stop digging and find how you could get out of it. But today, Ruto tulianguka na yeye kwa shimo, baada anaendelea kuchimba, badala ya kutafuta njia ya kutoka. Where we got it wrong as a country. Let me shock you now this one. According to the report released in June this year, the executive, that is the president, spent 1.3 billion on foreign travels only. This is now sickening. State House was ranked the highest spender on international travels. This will now kill you. In total, State House has so far spent 2.2 billion out of the allocated 1.8 billion on foreign trips. So, amewekewa 1.8, lakini he has spent 2.2. So, Ruto anawadai malipo ya 400 million. Kwa sababu he has spent more than they allocated. So if you minus 2.2 billion, you minus 1.8, you find that William Ruto has spent an extra of 400 million on top of what is being allocated. Now the big question I'm asking in this particular platform is this. And I'm asking you, sitaki nikupatie jibu. I'm asking you this question so that you answer me at the comment section. The 2026 budget that is being presented today to the National Assembly, is it benefiting you as a Kenyan, or it's benefiting William Ruto financially? Answer me at the comment section. The choice is yours. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.